Good morning, students. I'm Mr. Mohan Raj, your new science teacher. I hope you all are staying safe at home. So I have understood that there a few chapters have been completed by your previous teacher. Exactly, I think two chapters, the first and second chapter. If you have any questions or doubts regarding those chapters, you can always ask me whenever science class is there. In the WhatsApp, you can text me, and I will answer your questions. And Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is metals and non-metals. I know that one of the chapters is done half. I will complete the other half. Meanwhile, I would like to revisit the entire chapter once again. So let us start afresh a new chapter. Okay. So here are a few session etiquettes which I want you all to follow whenever you are there during my class, whenever you are watching the videos. So first thing is listen carefully and observe the presentation while you listen. Okay, I'm not asking you to see and hear, I'm asking you to listen and observe. There should be your presence of mind there, and I always want you to choose a calm and quiet place for attending my class, because I will be giving you a lot of instructions, and I'll be asking you a lot of questions. So you will have to sit in a calm place before you start the session, and I will be asking a number of questions which should be answered by you. So maybe in the group, while you're watching the video, you can answer in your respective science groups. Okay. And you're always free to ask questions via WhatsApp only within the given time. Whatever time is there for your science period, you will ask the questions within that period of time. So hope this makes it more clear to of you guys. And I have a task for you now. Look at this. So only genius can see the cat in this picture. Observe the picture. I'm not telling you to see, I'm asking you to observe. So when you observe the picture, you will find a cat in that picture. Okay. So I am sure that there are many genius students in this class. Many of you may have seen the cat. So if you have seen the cat, you can reply in the WhatsApp group. So that, sir, I have seen the cat. Okay. So now I just want to check a few things from you guys. Like, we see a lot of materials around us day in and day out. We see a lot of materials around us, a lot of substances around us. So just try to recollect what are the objects there around you in your room itself. In your room only you see a lot of objects, correct? So these objects are made up of many other raw materials, correct? So these materials may be broadly classified into two types. One is metals and other one is non-metals. So now you look around your room and try to find out which are the objects made up of metals and which are the objects made up of non-metals. Okay. So when you observe that, how do you characterize whether the material used is a metal or a non-metal? How do we identify what are the features of metals and non-metals? That is what we will be discussing today. So we mainly discuss the properties of metals and non-metals in this chapter. So before we go ahead, I would like to ask you a few questions. Like, all of us have seen an iron nail, correct? An iron nail is there, a long iron nail. How does that look? I mean, how is its appearance? Is it shining or dull? And I will take another example, like coal. How does the coal look? Will it shine or not? Right. So if you have an answer to this question, I have another question. Take uh, uh, take a spoon and tap it on different objects. So what are the kinds of sounds you get? Just try to recollect. And whenever you are hitting your spoon or hitting your spoon on a metal object, what is the characteristic sound you get? And a plastic, say you are hitting your spoon on your cupboard, a biru, which is made up of iron, and a plastic chair. So there is a difference in sound, correct? And you may have seen silvery lines on the sweets in the bakery. If you have seen the sweets like kaju katli and champakali and all that, they will have a silver lining, a silver coating, a kind of a paper, a sheet kind of. So how does that look? Is it shining? Yeah. So this, similarly, can I make the pencil lead? Pencil lead. If I will take the pencil lead and I make the pencil lead into that kind of sheets? Or you may have seen the electric wires. What are these wires made of? And can I make the same kind of wires using my pencil lead or the coal which we use for burning? Just try to think and come up with answers to these questions. So meanwhile, I will come up with the next video. I will come up with the next video, and in the next video let us discuss the properties of metals and non-metals, the physical properties, I would like to say.